How far have I gotten into this game since I was a kid? I guess I've not gotten past this level. I had the HD remake, and then I barely played it. I bought it with a cool nostalgia. Played one level. My god. What the hell? Oh! Oh! I thought it might be a guy. I'm dead. Never mind. Okay. I'm good. Oh, yeah, I remember now.
Dr. Carroll?
Plot
Dr.
twist.
Carroll, are you here?
I completely forgot he was like this.
Yes, all clear.
What the hell? You're a VTuber?
Very professionally done, my dear. But there's no time to waste. You must leave immediately.
Catfished by ChatGPT. I always felt like those eyes were like really feminine. So I was like, huh? Those eyes are so close together. It looks so strange. Doctor? Doctor? Well, wait. He's a laptop. He can't do it on his own. Don't leave your child behind. I shouldn't do that. Damn it. My laptop boy is gone. I remember. Oh, that's my guy! What the fuck were you doing here? You were hanging out with girls? I look happy. My god. This... I'm this bad at this game. What if we just go up here, okay? Do you want to go up here? So you want... That's not the way up, is it, though? We're not going up right now. But you wanted to go here. Right? Just wants to find the girls. Man. We might have a problem. My guy. He's not here. I'll just go without him. What's the worst that could happen, right? There he is. He was looking for girls, alright. God damn it. My guy. My little laptop boy. You better not have left. He left. He's going back. Hey! Hey! Oh, you... God damn it. Oh, and he's leaving. No. No. Hey. Staying here? Get in. Fuck this. Fuck this guy. Fuck this laptop. He'll get here when he needs to. Fuck him. That guy just wants to stay with the girls. He doesn't want to work. A lover than a fighter. Got your girls right here, buddy. Oh, guy. The door is locked. My boy. My man. I know where to go now. My dude. My guy. There he is. He's going down. Hey. I'm gonna push him into the elevator this time. That's my strategy now. This game is not as intense as I remember. This is maybe very anticlimactic. I love incompetent companions. You do? Hey. Get over here. Hey. Get... How about you go inside first? No. God, stay. I feel like I'm trying to make two kids who are fighting, like, get along, an elevator and a laptop. It's this simple, okay? I'm sorry to say all the girls are dead. I shot them. There'll be more at the rooftop, winks. He's not even here. If I see him in a fucking elevator, imagine see him go down from here. Hey. Yeah, I can tell you're a programmer by this ponytail. Alright, you live.
We meet again, girl.
I did it. Oh my god.
Going somewhere?
Something I can do for you, old woman?
Return our sapient immediately.
Sapient?
Don't know what you're doing.
Yes, I do. I'm leaving.
This is not even futuristic
One more
anymore.
chance.
This is just what modern day life is like.
You could come and work for
Corporations rule everything. Got GPT.
me. Sorry, gotta shoot.
Maybe not the flying vehicle. I feel like I just went through a whole journey just playing that level alone. Oh, okay, you know what? I'm leaving. I was here to have fun, but you ruined it. It's kind of tricky to, like, play... Oh my god. Whoops. Play FPS games on the N64, I have to say. I think... Oh my god. Returning to FPS games on the N64 and that same controller. Pretty damn tricky. Oop. I feel like I vaguely recall something about this house right now. Oh my god, I'm moving the table. I remember I would just sit here, I would walk around in this house as if I lived in this house and would like roleplay something. Like, oh, I'm a guy and I live in this house. I would just stay here for a bit. I don't remember you being able to rearrange furniture like this. I don't remember doing that. I do remember just being like, yep, this is where I'll live. I'm in my house. And I think maybe I built up like a whole story about like being a secret agent. Something that suited the story. I think I heard a noise downstairs. Nope, going to bed. Let me look in the toilet. Action music, activate. I'm going to the toilet. Okay, I have to, in order to enter the toilet, I have to shoot it open. What? Oh, wait, never mind. Hey, what's up? Horrible toilet, by the way, I have to say. Like, imagine laying in your bed here. This is a double bed, okay? So you're just laying in bed, and you can stare at your partner just sitting on the toilet, and they're just looking at you. Bulletproof toilet door. There is that. There's a shower. I mean, for the future, this is pretty bad. I guess this is an older building in the future, right? But I don't like when a shower is like hitting the toilet. I guess that's a very easy way to like clean the toilet. I don't know, it's not right. Do you know that in Japan, in a lot of places, like the bathroom is separate from a toilet? Like if you want a bath or shower, you have to go to a separate bath shower room. There's no drain in the shower. I did not consider it all has to go in the toilet. You have to be very specific with the shower. There are hotel rooms where you can do that. Or just an open bathroom in general. Like you can hear the smell and everything. That's a worry of mine of like having a too small apartment. Like I've been to apartments that are like really small. And I can only imagine like you can smell everything from the toilet, right? It's supposed to be fancy. We call it minimalism, okay? And you love it. Art to decor? Evangelion colors. Purple, green, okay. What is this? Just a bridge? A bit too abstract for my taste. Open concept sucks, yeah. This looks like a level from Worms Armageddon. Okay, I can see the vision. It's either that or like a Cheeto. Alright. Fascinating. Hey, what's up? Do they want me to stand here? What if I push the furniture onto them? Okay, noticed. No? Do you want me to be the third guy, or like we could all stand here like this? Okay, no. They really heard all the noise going on in here, and they thought, wait, we'll catch her. She's going to think... She thinks that we think she'll come right through here, but she's gonna come through the door. I can see the addition. It's locked. That door was locked this whole time. They were waiting for me to come through the door, and the door was locked. Like, what are you using to cook here? You have a microwave. You have a microwave? Okay. What is this? What are you cooking on this? No air fryer? Okay. Espresso machine, though? Yeah, that's nice. Persian rug? What? No, you ruined it with way too many Persian rugs. You should have one Persian rug, maybe 2 Persian rugs, to contrast the other. You shouldn't have 3 different Persian rugs. And you're like being super fancy with them, like, oh, this is an art piece, I'm hanging it on the wall. It's not that special. This looks like it was bought at IKEA. Such a disappointing way to die. Just imagine getting shot 10 times in the heart. Like, I could just tell his disappointment. I bet no one here got to use the espresso machine. And they were all waiting, like, when this mission is over, I'm gonna be the one who uses the espresso machine. Man, this sucks. I mean, it's the interior design that sucks. What can you do? An espresso machine user this hits? I wish I were one. It's another... This is not even the first floor. Man, this house fucking sucks. I keep expecting there to be like a mini-map. But you don't like a roof where the roof is 30 centimeters above your head? Joanna Dark is not even that tall, is she? She's like average height woman. So, like, I would just be hitting my head on this roof, probably. Maybe not. I mean, I'm not that tall, but it would be uncomfortable. This is where I would be hitting my head. It's like scraping my forehead. Maybe it's a house designed for kids. This is just their villa. The plague. They might be so rich that this is actually just like, yeah, this is the kids' house. This is where they like sleep during the, I don't know, kids' parties. There's the underground kids' basement maze. Just, you know, for the kids to play around in. Is there only one bedroom in this entire house? What the fuck? And I feel like there's only one toilet? That can't be right. Am I insane? Did I've not encountered another bedroom or toilet? No way. All guests have to spoon Carrington. It was designed in a very specific way. Designed to be a bit intimate. I don't think he actually died. I don't think he actually got shot. He was just playing nice. He was playing along. It's so damn. I love the simple getup of this. I kind of wish that FPS games would just go back to this. Just people running into a room to get shot one by one. Anyone else? Come on in, guys. He hurt his... Yeah, he stepped on something. I'll take care of it, guys. No worries. Good enemy AI is overrated. This is so fun. It's true. We need to go back. Like, why would we ever have good AI for anything? Is that a BAFTA? What is that? Isn't that like a... Hold on. Isn't that a legitimate British Game Award trophy? That does look like a BAFTA. I kind of want to look this up real quick. Are they just like bragging real quick on us? Like, yeah, we won a BAFTA. That is a BAFTA. What the fuck? That's what it looks like. They're just bragging in the game. I never noticed that.
Rareware BAFTA in Perfect Dark. What is this BAFTA? They won Best UK Developer 1998 for GoldenEye. Okay, yeah, that does make sense. That makes absolute sense. Of course. Scary. That's pretty funny. That's pretty cool. You have to say. You have to agree. Why is the BAFTA award a mask? I don't know, actually. British people. Looks a bit different, but maybe that's how we did it back in the day. My Christmas movie is Monty Python and Holy Grail, but the family doesn't let me watch it because we think it's total nonsense. That is a good... I guess it's not a Christmas movie, but it's a good choice. Like, I think a Christmas movie does not have to be related to Christmas, right? It's a good movie, though. I don't think I have a Christmas movie. Like, I didn't even watch, like, Home Alone properly until, like, a few years back. Well, it's just related to Jesus. Yeah, that's true. Well, I feel like then you would have to go, like, Life of Brian. Oh my god. See, this level I remember. I remember this one. I love that he has, like, shoes. Does he have shoes? Do I misremember that? It's like sport shoes? Maybe I misremember that. He does not look like I remember at all.
Agent Dark, mission log, 10:28 hours.
But this, oh man, I played this one a ton with my friends. Oh, I confused the two. Okay, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Life of Brian is a good choice, though. I remember I showed that to my class at school. I don't know why this happened, but at some point, I guess my teacher was just like, "Hey, everyone, do you want to bring a like movie to school and we can watch it?" And we watched Life of Brian. And this was when I was more of an edgy atheist kid. So honestly, part of why I brought it was like because there was like a super Christian girl in my class. And I kind of wanted to see how she would react to it. But actually, she loved the movie. She was like... She legitimately thought, well, this was like the funniest thing she had ever seen in her life. They kind of surprised me, but I was kind of happy about that. It was not like we had like a mean relationship or anything with each other because of that. It was just kind of like a funny back and forth thing. We even met up after school at some point. Had a little talk. Just as friends. My edgy teen moment was holding a presentation about Marilyn Manson for the topic My Role Model. that is pretty damn good. Man, Marilyn Manson, my role model. Honestly, I mean, Marilyn Manson is a bit of like an intellectual though, isn't he? I mean, I think you can't say that now. Isn't he like cancelled? But he is multifaceted, yeah. I was never a huge fan of his music. I liked a couple of his songs, but yeah, but I also had other like edgy guys as my role models. I mean, I had Gact as a role model. Okay, would you rather have Gact? I don't know, Marilyn Manson's son or Gact daughter? I think I would go Gact daughter actually. This is fun. This is fun. Just watch me go. I'm shooting guys in a tunnel. I also had a Kyo from Darren Gray as a role model. Kyo is also an interesting guy. Peak 2010's visual K, yeah. I mean, that was basically how I started learning Japanese. I was just a big fan of that kind of music, and I was like, this is beautiful. It's unlike anything I've ever heard. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Also, before all that, though, my biggest role model was Corey Taylor from Slipknot. And I got to meet... Well, I guess I kinda got to meet him at one point. Because Metallica was performing in my city, and Slipknot was gonna be like a band performing like before Metallica. So I saw Slipknot live. But before that, they were like signing... Before their live performance, my friend told me like, oh, they're signing like CDs. You just have to buy the CD and you get it signed. And yeah, so I went and got it like signed. I bought a CD and got it signed. But while I was in line, I remember this, while I was in line, the guy who was in front of me was telling me, hey, just so you know, they're not letting anyone in past me. The guy who owns the shop told me that, like, I'm guarding the end of the line, just so you know. And I was like, that can't be true. That can't be true. I feel like There were way many more in line after me, so I was just like, this is just some douchebag dickhead. And it was. Like, why did he tell people that? Why did he do that to people? Why did he just make up some lie about like, hey, by the way, guys, no, then, of course I'm in the building later. He got me to worry about that. Like, wait, is he for real? We're not letting anyone in past after him? No, he did. What a dickhead. Weird behavior, yeah. And I remember meeting Corey. Like, it was like a whole Slipknot gang was there. And while I was in line to meet, like, Corey and the Slipknot gang, and then sign my CD, they, I remember the clown guy got really upset at one of the employees at the shop. It was a record shop that we were in. And he was yelling at one of the employees, like, you better get over here before I have you fucking fired. And that set the tone of, like, holy shit, these guys are kind of scary. Like, they are very upset for some reason. And someone's about to get fired for some reason I do not understand. A friend of mine shook the hands of Versailles. Ah, that's cool. I did listen to a bit to Versailles. But I basically only listened to Darren Gray when it came to, like, Visual K. I wasn't really huge into any other Visual K other than Gact and Darren Gray. Everyone had their CD signed one by one in a line, but I shook hands with Corey, and I remember he looked at me, and then he just, I don't know why, I guess he was like, for a second, like, evaluating, do I want to shake this boy's hand? And then he did. And I was like, holy shit, I'm glad I did that. I was scared. I remember now, holy shit. That entire time I was like, I want to shake hands with Corey Taylor. I have to shake hands with Corey Taylor. But after Clown, like, he yelled at someone, I was like, maybe that's a bad idea. Maybe I shouldn't do it. But then I pushed through and I did it. Good times. He knew you were cool enough. Maybe. Maybe Corey knew. Maybe I need to, like, contact him on Twitter. Be like, hey, remember me? You thought I was cool. I remember you. Now look at me, I'm streaming Mario. Corey! I fulfilled the prophecy. Thank you. Now we can finally release our next Slipknot song. Unknown, undiscovered Slipknot song. Mario. I wish I could do a Slipknot impression. No, but I think that would be a bad idea. You can already tell. But imagine a Slipknot song, and it's like just about like Mario grabbing the tail of Bowser. The Mario boy, oh man, that's pretty good. The Mario boy. It's a whole song, it's just about like Mario grabbing the tail of Bowser. He's like, I've had enough of your bullshit. I've had enough of your shit. You gotta save the princess. It's not what Slipknot sounds like. But they just take on a completely different rap metal thing. Just for that one song. That sounded more like Limp Bizkit. There's a cake inside the box. Holy shit, epic gamer moment? Wait, real time, you know about that? You know about Portal? This cake is so epic and moist. What is the phrase? What do they say in Portal? So delicious and moist? They don't say moist, do they? The cake is a lie. Holy shit, we finally got a true gamer in here. No one describes a good cake as being moist. I think I would be offended by that if I baked a cake and someone's like, oh, it looks so delicious and moist. What the fuck do you mean it looks moist? What do you mean by that? Why couldn't you just leave it at delicious? I'd rather get a moist cake than a dry cake. That is actually fair. That is true. I guess I would like a moist cake sometimes. Man, I didn't know we had a bunch of cool guys. Your stream is very moist today. I would actually not mind that. I think somehow that is okay. The game that inspired Portal. There's a little unknown gem on the N64. Perfect Dark. Gabe Newell has never talked about this game ever. And no one on Valve has ever discussed it or mentioned ever having played it. But it does have a box. Girl, you already moist? Why is he disappointed? What if Mario was moist? The M on his hat actually stands for moist. Yoshi seems very moist, I could see that. I mean, he has the whole egg thing going on, right? I feel you need a bit of moisture to handle eggs. I don't know, I've also been eating a lot of eggs. I've been watching VTuber. Does that sound creepy and weird? I've been watching VTubers and eating eggs. Is that okay to say? Like, I was watching Alice Sawyer. I was watching Alice Sawyer's stream last night, and I was slowly eating an egg. Okay, that's acceptable. That's okay. Okay, I was salting my egg and eating it. Now you know. It's my daily VTuber egg. Girl, you salt my egg. I would be happy to hear that. Maybe I should try that next time. Girl, you really salt my egg. Stream my broccoli. It's not very exciting to say that, though, is it? You steam my broccoli. It's like, yeah, I know. She got upset. I guess broccoli is not special to her. Girl, I'm trying to think of something that would not be an inappropriate food. Christmas-related food here is all sausage and meatballs. I can't talk about that. Girl, you really ferment my fish. Ugh. Girl is taking the fizz out of my Coke. Is that good? I guess some people like it like that. Girl, you're like a place, and I don't know where I'm going. That's actually kind of cute. Oh, I dropped my alien. Hold on, grabbing my alien. Hold on, I'm trying to grab my alien. Why do I remember him having sneakers on? I could have sworn he had like little white sneakers. Did he not have that? I could have sworn. Like, I was like 90% sure he had like little white sneakers on. Like, I remember him having like little shoes. Did I just imagine that? Where's his baseball cap? Yeah, exactly, man. Where is he? This is not right. What is my job? Rendezvous? I mean, it kind of looks like sneakers just by the shape, doesn't it? Right? You could kind of see that being sold, right? That's from somewhere else, I bet, with the sneakers. It has to be, but I don't know where. Alien with sneakers. It's a really good character design, right? It's a vivid memory I have from E.T. Yeah, does anyone remember E.T. going around with his little white sneakers on? And he pointed to them and said, check this out. Alien with, like, human thing attached is a pretty good character design, right? Like, you could add, like, a minor human thing, like a tie from a suit. Baseball cap. Hawaii shirt, classic. This game would be very much improved if the alien was wearing Jordans. I think so. I feel like for the next remake or whatever, they just need to add that. I see. Oh my god. It's a baby. He's beautiful.
I'm alive. I thought I'd be chopped up like the others by now. Thank you.
Did he always sound like that?
Speak our language.
I remember him sounding cooler.
And with a head this big, that's no joke.
He is precious. He is precious. But I remember him being cool.
How are you?
Hiya.
Man, he has a really small... Wait, did I turn on a cheat by accident? Why is his head so tiny? That doesn't look right. Hold on. I can't change it now, I don't think, but... That does not look right, does it? That can't be right. Can we get a shout out for Kristen, Muppet Enjoyer? I want to watch more Muppet movies. I want to get into it. I feel like I don't know. Cheating already? No, this is not cheating. This is the way Shigeru Miyamoto intended the game to be played. It's a Space Marine is one of Emperor's Angels. It's fine. Oh yeah. I can see the silhouette now that you mention it. It really is a Space Marine silhouette. How did this happen, though? I must have accidentally clicked on something or, you know, pushed a button while, like, the starting Soon screen was happening. I want to get into Muppets. And for a while, I was like,
You shouldn't have come here, girl.
Wait, what? Really? These guys have normal heads, though. What's going on? For a while, I really wanted to get into making puppets. It was just I wanted it as like a creative outlet. And I think the Muppets just like make the best puppets, right? But then I put too much pressure on myself. So I felt like, shit, I was not supposed to do that. I just thought I had to kill everyone. For a while, I really wanted to get into puppetry. But then I was just like, what am I gonna do this for? What am I gonna do with this? Part of it, honestly, part of it was like, imagine if I just showed up to a party and I had like a puppet.
Come here, girl.
If I was like, I made puppets of all my friends and then I gave them away. That would be cool. Like, wouldn't you be kind of into that? Like, if you showed up at a party, and then there's a guy and he has just, like, brought puppets of... that he has depict everyone, and now the rest of the night is just you playing with puppets? Or is that I'm actually just, like, a man-child? Is that just, like, a man-child fantasy? The ultimate Christmas surprise? Yeah. I don't know, seems kind of weird. I think it would be cool. I guess it depends on the friends you have. Can I just go on the computer? Oh god! No, I don't... Okay, apparently not. Oh, he's on... Is he on my side? What is he doing? Maybe cool for 5 minutes. Damn, you're such a downer. It would be on how well I did... What? People are hating this idea. Okay, I guess I'm the weirdo. Never mind. Okay, what if I made all these puppets already? Now I have to, like, put them away. Like, okay, I guess it's weird. If a person keeps puppeting for 2 hours straight, would find cool? Yeah. I mean, I would. Imagine your little puppet guy. Just eating, drinking stuff. If someone I knew really well, yes. But if an acquaintance made a puppet, I'd be like, is it made of my skin? No, it's cool. It's just it's imagine a Muppet puppet, but of you. Hello, go gabba go gremlin. You'd have to go all the way and make voodoo dolls, maybe. Now, okay, well, I kind of would be into that as well, I guess. I don't know. What am I doing anymore? Subvert security monitoring system. Okay, fine, I'll do it. I think it would be cool, and I would be into it. Wow, too many neutral... Oh, god damn it. I'm imagining a guy showing up with puppets to a party, and he's like, look, my friends, my pals, my guys. I made puppets of all of you, and then we play with the puppets. I think that would be cool. Never mind, my there's no reason for me to make puppets anymore, I guess. I would love a puppet of myself. One person agrees with me. Hmm? Why? Imagine one guy showing up to a party with a puppet of himself, and he's like, no, I didn't think anyone else would like it. No, come on, we would love it. No, I guess not. I still think making puppets is cool. I sometimes see a person on TikTok who makes them from thrift store. Oh, okay, that's a cool idea, actually. I was thinking, like, ow! Why are you shooting me? You were on my side earlier. Fine. Maybe one day I'll do it. That's actually a really good idea, making it from thrift store finds. Part of why I didn't want to do it was it's, like, too expensive. That's a really good idea. I mean, it's a cool hobby, the problem is just the amount of time you'd put into the bit in a party. I mean, I feel like that was just, I don't know, I feel like it's a lot of effort. And I would do it once for one party, and then I'd be like, I'm satisfied. Then for years, people would be like, remember that one time Matthias made puppets? And brought the puppets to a party? And they would be talking about that for years, and then one day, it happens again. And they're like, holy shit, he did it again. But then I think second time, people would just be like, no, we know. We're over it. Wait. What? There was no cheat. Why? No, this can't be right. Why were their heads so teeny tiny? There was not a single cheat enabled? But what? Their heads were so tiny. What was happening? What's going on? My first memory of Perfect Dark was playing this at Toys R Us and being frightened by the game. In retrospect, I was just like, why was I scared of the game? I played the first level in a Toys R Us, and I was just scared of the game for some reason. Just like, oh my god, like, this is so scary. And then I don't know why, but that motivated me to be like, Mom, I want to buy this game. And then I played it at home. I was just like, wait, why was I afraid of this? This is not scary. Did you guys ever grow up with guys who thought purple was gay? What was up with that? Isn't purple cool? Maybe guys are, like, more secure about their masculinity now, so now they don't fear purple. It's kind of close to pink, so it's probably that train of thought. Yeah, probably. I think a man having any opinion on the color would have been gay in the place I grew up. That kind of makes sense. Or it would have, rather, in the place that I grew up, that would have been a good comeback. Like, Yeah, you have thoughts on color, gay. Alright, completed. That's the end? That's it? I don't know, that is a weird ending. I have to say, I remember the story of this game being so good. And now, I'm just like, what? What was the story of the game? It was just like, Joanna, do this, go to a place and shoot up guys. Okay. There's aliens now. Okay. The end? Alright. Grant Kirkhope, play that music, maestro. That's a very Grant Kirkhope thing to say. Guns and visual orgasms? Okay. Why did... It's an N64 game, man. I don't know if you need to put that there. Well-packed man. What is happening? What is happening? Is this game real? Is this a... I guess it's not a game for... Banging hardcore tunes. What does that mean? I feel like I just said something really bad. What does that mean? Today I learned the word orgasm is etched into an N64 game. Interesting, yeah. I did not know the word orgasm was in this game. I don't know. I must have missed that as a kid.